was welcoming us to day 15 of the training, the business of graphics. And this, by order, this happens to be the last day of the class. The class is for 5 weeks, and we have 3 days classes in a week. That is 3 times 5. Give us a total of 15 days. Today is the 15th of it. So we are grateful to God for how far He has brought us and the things He has helped us learn. I hope I'm speaking for. Sorry, my network disconnected. Okay. Yes. I said I hope I'm speaking for everyone that we learned something from the training.
So,
Yeah. And it is true that the class is ending today, but the training is not ending today. You get it? In the course
okay,
of the training, I highlighted that it's a training that will involve a 1 month free mentorship and guidance. So what we are doing here is to get us familiar with the environment and the business. Then, if you can take it up from there, I will always be available. The group will still be functioning for a period of 1 month for now, where you can voice out your challenges or whatever way you feel you need help. And I'll be there to help. Another person will be there to help. Let's guide each other to growth. Then one thing, the first thing I'll need to make us understand is the journey of growth in this sector of life is dependent on how well you can keep up with your practicing skills. If you leave it, it leaves you. If you keep practicing, you get better at it. And in the course of this 1 month mentorship and guidance, I will be giving us tasks and following up as well. God will help us. I'll be giving us tasks and following up as well. Then I'll also be dropping a couple of work which will serve as our project. The last task I gave, nobody is here to complete it. Nobody has completed yet. But that is by the way. I'll be dropping a couple of tasks or jobs that will serve as our project. And that project will, your performance in it will qualify you for certification, qualify you for the certification you will receive for this training. because that is what will show and prove to me that you really participated and you participated well in it. Yeah, so what else? There's something else that came to my mind. Okay, yeah. So 1 month free guidance. But that will be on the group. We'll be doing it. You can call me, put a call across, and I will help. But if it involves having a meeting like this, where you can share screen and that means you have to pay for my time and buy me some data.
Ah,
You have to pay for my time because the classes have ended. If you want us to host another class for you or probably privately, so I don't know how to go about it. Can I share my screen with you? Can I send you a meeting link? You can't
mm,
unless you buy me some data, maybe
mm.
from let's say 5K per 15 minutes. 5K
You
per
won't get
15
the money.
minutes of now the thing
You
now
won't
because
get the money.
yeah, it's for you to have. Let's say you collected work, you collected the work from a client, a design job. Maybe that design job you charge 50K for the design, and you are doing it in a way that at a point the thing got you stuck, and you want me to help out. Out of the 50K, you don't want to give me 5 or 10K. It's good now. You want to lose your work. So that's by the way. Till
Oh,
then, till now
oh,
we'll know how to settle about it. But if it's on WhatsApp, this thing, I can be doing that one. So I will encourage us, please do yourself a favor. And I was telling, what was I even telling? Okay, I think it was on the group. I was asking us to start advertising ourselves. We're telling people that you can do this. You have okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe be telling people still be advertising yourself. Then if you complete the project, that is when I will issue you the certificate. Any day you complete the project, I will send. That is when your certificate, all of us, our certificates are ready. uh they are down already. But I can't issue you a certificate that you present to the world that you have completed a training on graphic and the business of graphics until you have completed the project. So that certificate is also a proof for you, a proof that to show people that I am now into this. Your certificate is not just enough to also have to be posting your work. These little design you are doing, be sharing it with people, be posting it, create a page, post it online, share about your development process. It will build your confidence. But if you keep hiding it, nobody will come looking for you. People only look for people they see. So at this level, you can start small. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
So start advertising yourself. If it's also possible, do a business card, an offline business card, and be sending to people that giving to people that I offer these services. If you have any contract or work that relates to printing or graphics, just bring it. Tell your village people, tell them you are into graphics and printing in case any member of their family dies and they want to do a burial program or burial poster or anything. So by so doing, the death of your village people will be of benefit to you.
Mm.
I hope that is correct.
Yes, sir.
No mind me, I'm just not just that. Any good thing, any good thing. There are work. Work is available everywhere. Work is. You can start by yeah. Let me. I can do a birthday flyer design for you. Just send me your picture and send me 5K. I will do that for you. That's how to. That has to start the work. You can also be getting works by like editing jobs. Once you have known your way with Corridor, if someone gives you something, I want to edit this, I want to change something like this. If you know how to use Corridor to manipulate designs or works or pictures, whatever. Okay, so that is that. Today I'll be talking about a couple of things. Last time we talked about the business. Yeah, we talked about the business of graphic. We enter fully and we talked about paper printing, and we also talked about the business of design, what to expect or how you can package your design, what people are paying for when they contact you for a design job. I explained all those things the last time. So today we'll be moving further on a certain number of things and we call it a day. First is okay, yeah. First is about banner printing, printing of banners. Yeah, like we handled paper printing last week, and we can remember a few things we talked about. If you can't remember, you check the previous video on YouTube. It's there already. So today we are talking about banner printing. Banner is not a new word. We know what banner is. Banner is an enlarged size of a design, an enlarged hard copy, yeah, an enlarged hard copy of a design, yeah, that spreads publicity to a broader audience as a result of its large format. So a banner is not like a flyer, it's not like a business card. It is always very, very big, where you can portray what you are doing or the event you are into. So when it comes to banner printing, there are a number of things we need to take into cognizance. A number of things we need to take into cognizance. First, let's go back a bit. Uh, when we talk about banner design, yeah, I don't think we did any banner design, but anything can serve as a banner. Though not anything though, but a banner design is expected to convey message, key messages, simple key messages. A banner design is not like a flyer design where you put every detail, blah blah blah, write everything you want to write, give every description. No, a banner design is for you to give the key details needed. If not, it will be a waste of time and waste of money for the advert. Banner is mainly strictly for adverts. It's strictly for advert. We know that if you're in Abuja, Lagos, you are driving on the road, you will see kinds of different kinds of banners in form of billboards and poster, not poster, billboards and what have you on the road. uh If you take a good observation on those banners you see by the roadside, you see that they are not compounded with too much details. True of us. Have you taken observation of that?
Yes, sir.
uh if you're in Abuja, in Airport Road, you know car wash bridge. If you get to car wash bridge, I don't know, Mr. K, have you taken note of this? There is this banner by the right side of car wash, that Federal House inside. There is a
Yes, sir.
big
Yes, sir. That
billboard.
big one.
What
Yeah.
what what is written on it? Do you know the billboard?
I can't really remember what's written on it,
Not the
but
Federal
actually,
Housing. Oh no, not the Federal Housing. Like car wash bridge, the other side. If you cross, not Dubai across.
if you cross to the other side,
So
I
the
can't remember.
okay. If okay, let me help you remember. There is a big write up on that billboard. Vento Furniture. Maybe if you're passing there,
Yes, yes, yes,
you know,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
once you're passing there, you see that Vento as a, and if you check that, I was watching that, I was studying that Vento design, and I discovered that whoever is their designer or branding agent is really really very good. The banner is just pure black, a black background, and what you see they wrote on it only Vento in big format. Then I think phone number, then they wrote Abuja, Port Harcourt, this one where they have their branches. Very big, no colours, no nothing, nothing, no head of this one, just Vento. So that is to tell you that the banner is meant to convey key messages instantly. That's why you come in the banner and you see that only the phone number, the space they wrote phone number has occupied half of the banner. What are they trying to say? They are trying to tell you that we are not interested in showing you pictures or everything. We want you to contact us. So once someone sees that banner and you know that is a big something, assuming you do a design and the phone number is small on the banner, how will people be able to see and contact you? Everybody is on a road. So it should be something that someone can just maybe take out a camera snap and capture the phone number correctly and contact the organization that is having the advert. So what you design, what I'm trying to say is how you design for flyer is different for how you design for a banner. My network is at it again. Sorry, my network is can you hear me now? Am I audible now? Oh wow. What if they do this network? Miss Lillian, can you hear me? If you can hear me, indicate please. Nobody is talking. Should I continue? Okay, let's uh, let's continue. So I've established the fact that banner design takes a whole different kind of approach from normal flyer or poster design. Then let's move forward to the printing side of it. If you're given a task to print a banner, you're given a task to print a banner, just like the design, the first thing that you should take into cognizance is the size of the banner. The size of the banner. Yeah. While we when we are designing for flyers or paper or cover, we usually set our size to inches, right? Yeah, maybe 5 by 5, 8 point something by 11 point something, 3.7 by 2.2 for business card. These are because inches, yeah, inches. These are because they are smaller size of designs. But when you are designing for a banner, you set your size. Your size should be gauged in feet, because feet is a bigger form of a bigger dimension than inches. So that is where you measure in inches, in feet, sorry. Feet, 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, and so on and so forth. And we know what a feet is. A feet is simply 12 inches. 2 feet is 24 inches. 3 feet, 36 inches. So when you're talking of a banner, you measure in feet because it's usually large. It is usually large. So when someone gives you a banner job for printing, what you take into consideration first is the size. Is it 4 feet by 3 feet? Is it 6 feet by 4 feet? Whatever it is. If you are the designer, you know the size. If you are not the designer, you will ask for the size. And when they send the work, you also check if that size they sent corresponds with the design they set. So the if they give you the size, that is when you can now check the costing. Remember, it's business we are talking about. That is when you can now check the costing for the banner printing. So banner printing, there is no fixed cost. Let's say this is how we want to print all banners. No, it depends on the size of the banner. It will depend on the cost for you to print it out. Are we getting it now? So when you get the size, you now do your mathematical calculation. This is when mathematics will come into place. So how do you calculate for a banner costing? First, printing of banner is done with a machine called a large format machine. Please take note. Yeah, this gives you a knowledge of what we are dealing on. It is printed with a machine called a large format machine. I will send us picture or video of what a large format machine is and how it prints of banners. I will send us video on I will send us a video on WhatsApp for us to understand better. So for that large format machine, they charge by printing per foot. They check their costing per foot. They check their costing per foot. So it depends on the area you are into. They are scattered across different areas, Abuja, Lagos, Owerri, but wherever. Even if inside this Abuja, what they print in Lugbe is different from what they print in Kubwa, different from what they print in Gariki or any other place. It depends on your location. First thing you ask, because what we are doing here, remember, what we are doing here is business, and you are a graphic designer and you are combining it as a printing agency or as a printing agent. That is to say that you help people deliver their graphics and printing work, even though that you may not have the machines for the printing. Are you following now? That is the business side of it, and that is how we all started. Even me here, that is how I started. I started without a single machine, and I was doing work for people, collecting job. I will design. I can still help you print it out. Okay, how much will it cost? I will check because I have the knowledge already. Just like conveying the knowledge to us. How much will it cost? I'll check and tell you, say, okay, let me send money for the design and the printing together. When can I get it? I tell you it will be ready tomorrow by so and so time. Then after designing, you confirm the design. I will now go to the market, go to the people that have the machine, talk with them because I know the costing already. I will just ask them how much, if it's banner, I will ask them how much do you print per foot? Foot is a singular form of feet now. Yeah, per foot. How much do you print? They may say okay 300. They may say okay 250. Then I will now use 250 naira, I mean naira, 250 naira or 300 naira per foot. Then I will now use it to calculate what it will cost me to print. Meanwhile, I've done the calculation already because I've gotten the pre-information of the price. Do you understand? Before I send the price to the client, I've gotten a pre-information. I already know what this person I'm going to print at his office will charge me. So that is why before you set out for this business, you have to go for a market survey on the area in the area or locality you find yourself into. There must be a sector or a set apart town or market that's specifically for printers. Yeah, so ask about print shop around you. Go and make your inquiry. How much do you print large formats per foot? How much do you print papers? Okay, papers are printed with a machine. Let me stay like that. Are printed with a machine called the direct image machine or the DI machine. DI, direct image machine. That is for papers. The machine that prints paper cannot print banners. Do we get it now? Because of the size. The size is restricted to printing papers. Sometimes the paper printing stops at A3. Yeah, most DI machines. The largest size they can print is the A3 size. uh And you know what A3 size is. So that means it is way lesser than what we expect from a banner printing. Banner can print in feet, 10 feet, 8 feet, 6 feet, whatever it is. So let's go back to what I was saying. Do a market survey first and get all these prices handy. I'll just be giving you illustrations and estimations because I won't tell you that. Okay, are we still here? So when the work is coming out, they will still they will still call you, oga, come and see your work don dey come out. So you see, I will show you, I will send us a video. We come and check from the beginning of the work, maybe from the top of the work. You check whether it's giving the same color. What you check is whether it's giving out the same color and clear printing. Yeah, if it's not, maybe the design you have green on the design, then it's printing out and you are seeing something like orange coming out. You should tell you that this is not coming out well. They should work on their machine, or you say no, stop the work. You have the right to tell them to stop the work. You can go elsewhere and do the work. But if you are there watching and the work comes out complete, it's on your head though. You understand now, Mr. K? It's on your head. That's why as a beginner you have to be there. Make sure your presence is there when your work is coming out. But now me, I don't even maybe sometimes I don't even need to be there because I know. And I know the people that I work with. They know the kind of work I do and they must give me quality work. If it doesn't come out well, at their head e dey. But as a beginner, make sure that you give your clients very neat work. It will give them the audacity to trust you for bigger works. Are you there? Can you mute your mic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If it's not that noisy, you can leave it. You can leave the mic on. Okay. So that is it. Any other thing about the banner printing? Okay. Then let's yeah, say she's not following. You're at work now, you dey gather your money. It's well, okay, I understand. The distraction may not permit you. Uh, you are recording, and the way we're explaining it, if you watch the video, you understand. And I will also send some exclusive videos to our WhatsApp to see how it works. To see how it works. Okay, so that is that. Then let's move over to we've talked about banner. Yeah. Okay. So what other? Okay, let's move over to yeah t-shirt printing. Yeah. Okay, let's move over to t-shirt printing. But before we go over to t-shirt printing, there's something I want to show us. There's something I want to show us. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
sir.
what is it I want to show us? I want to show us there is one thing that people, most graphic designers, they don't know about printing. Uh, Most people know how to design, but they don't know this part of design. So, what is that? It's about giving, producing. Okay. So there's what we call color format. There's what we call color format in design. There's what we call color format in design or color model in sorry. There's what we call color model in design. If you remember, if you remember, if you remember, I told us something about Mr. K, if you remember, I told us something about if you want to select, let's say if I want to edit this color, you hold your shift F11, right? Then come
Yes,
here
sir.
and switch to the
Increase
kind of
the brightness, whatever
not
it is.
just the brother anywhere you want the yeah. If you want it, this side is blue. You can also move it from here. Let's say move it to this side, and you get this color. uh Then you choose the kind of color
That's
you
okay.
want to work with. So you can go here through Shift F11. Then if you enter that Shift F11, you see something here that is called color model. I don't know if it's showing on your own. Okay, you're not on your
Yes, I
system,
have
but
it.
you see something
RGBXY,
uh,
something like that.
ROGB, CMYK,
Yes,
HSB.
sir.
Yeah. So I will be focusing on these two ones, ROGB and CMYK. Hmm?
Okay.
ROGB and CMYK. So what is this ROGB and CMYK? They are color models that determines how your work comes out. So some people don't understand it properly, and it makes them to deliver poor jobs. Do you get it now? So
Yes,
what
sir.
is what is the difference between the two? RGB is used. RGB color model is used when you are designing for soft copy, let's say for e-flyer or for something that can be viewed on the phone or computer screen or laptop, just for soft copy. Whereas CMYK is used for designing when you are designing for printing. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you're using RGB, make sure it's soft copy. But when you are print, if you use RGB and design for a work that you want to print out, believe me, you will get a different color altogether. Let's say for instance, let me go back. Okay, let's say I'm in RGB now, and
Yes, sir.
I go with this blue. Mm? You see how
Yes,
this
sir.
blue is now.
Yes.
Let me make a copy of it. I've duplicated it now. They are the same blue. Then this copy now, let me edit it and change the color. Be watching. Let me change the color model to CMYK. I just change the color model to CMYK and click OK. Do you see the difference?
Yes. Looking more darker.
It's the same color. Nothing changed. It's the same color. Let me come again. I copy it, then go here. Then remember, so I didn't drag anything here. I didn't change
Yes.
anything. I just came here, the color model, and changed for RGB to
To
CMYK
CMYK.
and click OK. You see, that means if I design with this color for printing and I am printing out expecting to get this color, I will not get this color. See what I will get. Do you understand the concept now?
Yes, sir.
That's the concept. So that means you should know the color codes to use when you are designing for anything. Like for kind of this designer, you know that this is a book cover. Definitely, the book will be printed. True or false?
True.
So if you're designing for a book, your mind should tell that whatever color you are using here should be in what
CMYK.
CMYK. But if it's something like this, okay, where is that e flyer? And like this one now, something you are using, this is a square e flyer that you're not printing out this, you are just using it to send invites to people. Don't use CMYK. If you use CMYK, the color will come out dull. It will not view well. Maybe you can just give it a try. Try it out. Design something, the same one thing. Do it in CMYK, do it in RGB, send it to your phone. You see the difference in the color. Do you understand that? So that is
Okay,
it.
sir.
Well, that is one thing I wanted. I forgot it. I said let me still come back to it and take our notice to it before we go and make a mistake. Maybe you give them work and your work is coming out another color. You not know that it's from your own side because you use RGB for designing. So that is it about that. Then let's get back to this call will end in 9 minutes. Please let's rejoin. Let's rejoin. The call will end now. The call will end. So I'm creating a new. Yeah, okay. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's proceed with the. I was talking about printing on t-shirts. Yeah, that you can simply say is branding t-shirts. There is that can be done using. You can print on t-shirts with a machine. Okay, that one involves the two kinds of machines. Are we following? So the first is the machine that will print out the material. Uh, then the second is the machine that will heat the material on the shirt. Are we getting it now? Let me
Yes, sir.
open. Let me check for our work. This one now. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is a work I did. If you follow my social media pages, you might have come across this work I did. This t-shirt I printed for someone. So this is how I went about it. This is the design first. You make the design. Maybe the person will send the logo and the name. Then you make it and size it properly. How do you size it? First, you printing a good t-shirt starts from your sizing. You know that t-shirt have sizes. There is small, there is medium, there is large, there is extra
From
large, there is
different
extra
from that.
extra large. There is also 3XL, depending on the size of the person that is wearing it. So when the person gives, I want to brand the t-shirt, first ask what size is the person wearing. Before you then you get the size and the first when the person you check your costing, tell the person, then go to where they are selling the t-shirt and make a purchase of that size of t-shirt. If it is medium, buy, tell them to give you medium, maybe a white shirt, white t-shirt, medium, buy the white shirt, medium. Like me, now that's how I do it. I don't sell t-shirt, but I print on it. Do you understand? So I'm not the one selling. I know the price that they sell it. I've gone to market, I've made my survey. I know what they sell t-shirts, their sizes and how they sell them. So that will help me in making my costing and knowing how much it will cost me to print on it. So I'll go to them, please give me this size. They will give me the size. Then I'll use my tape. That's why as a designer, as a print man, you should have a tape rule, yeah, for measurement. Then I'll measure the shirt. Maybe let's say this is my tape rule. I'll measure I want it to cover from here to here. I want it to cover from here to here. I'll take my measurement. I want the height to cover from here to here. I'll take my measurement too. The same thing with the back. I want the back right up to cover from here to here. Then I will measure it on that cloth first. After getting it on that cloth, I will now input it here. Let's say I measured. Okay, what do I do? Okay, this is not the actual work. Okay, see the actual work I printed. Remember, this is that.
I'm not seeing your friend again.
You are not seeing my screen. What is happening? Are you
Okay,
seeing it?
that.
Are you seeing it now?
No, it does that.
Dark, apa. Even now.
I like. Mm,
Are you sure it's from my own side or?
I think it's from my end.
But it was showing before.
Yeah, it was showing before.
Okay. Hmm. Let's still be okay. I need to see what I'm doing. I need to see what I'm doing. No, remember, no. If you just check if you can uh, go off and rejoin again.
I can see it now.
Okay, you can see it now.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the front of the shirt. But the design I did for the front of the shirt. Then the phone number is the design I did for the back of the shirt. Do you understand? So for the front of the
Okay.
shirt, I I measured it this way. This is my measurement: 7.965 width by 9.749. This is the space it will cover on that shirt. Then on the back, I measured it 11.5 by 2.6. This is the space it will cover at the back of the shirt. So after you set your measurement and then you now copy it. Either you copy the file in a copy your CorelDRAW file in a flash drive, then take it to the people that are handling the printing. You understand? The same way, the same way you are going to the people that will do the banner for you, that's the same way you are going to the people that will do the shirt for you. After designs, when you go for your printing, copy the file in a CorelDRAW format. Just copy it, Control C. For example, this is this file I'm working on. This is my documents folder. Look at the name of the file, Moral Base. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what do? I just do Control C. Maybe I have a flash. Go to my flash drive and do Control V and paste it there. Then go with my flash. You can still go with your system. If you can carry your system to the place, carry your system. If you don't have flash, they will use their own flash and copy it from your system and open it on their own before the printing can start. So
Okay.
this is what will be printed on the material. These two things, they will know how to set it. I will not talk about that one. But me, I know I do make it easier for them. So I set it myself. Like I've said, this is me setting everything myself before going for printing. I think I did about 15 shirts, 15 to 20, I think. That's what I did for the person. So what you need to do is copy the front, copy the back in a flash drive and give to them. They will know how to set it and they will tell you the costing for it. Then after printing with their own machine, they will now use the okay. I remember I mentioned these two types of machine, but
Yes, sir.
the machine that will print out the material, that is printing out this thing. Then second is the machine
Yes.
that will hit the work on the
The
shirt.
the work here.
That will hit it
To
on the shirt.
design.
So the machine that prints out the material is called a DTF machine. DTF machine. DTF is a uh, direct transfer film. Yeah, direct transfer film machine. DTF. Then the machine that will hit it on the shirt is called the heat press machine.
Okay.
So the DTF will print it first. Most people, if you go to where they are doing, most people that have the DTF, they also have the heat press. So they have the two machine. They come hand in hand. So anybody will get DTF must have
Go definitely get
the
it
heat
machine.
press. So that means you can do the whole job in one store, in one shop. Uh, so they will charge you for the printing, some will charge you for the heating. Some will say, okay, since we printed it for you, we will not charge you for heating. Depends on the choice of person you meet, and they will heat it for you. And you can now package the work and send to the client. That is it for t-shirt printing. Let me give you a recap. Recap is you have known the price, you have done your survey first and known the price because you need to know you need to know how much you will tell the client. So how do you know the price is one, knowing the price of the t-shirt, but how much it is sold in your area. Then number two, knowing the price it will cost to print and heat on the shirt. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Once you have known the price of the t-shirt and the price of the printing, you now add it up and add your own gain, transport and everything and workmanship and send to the client. If the client approves and sends money, then you can now go. When you go, the first thing you do is buy the shirts, use your tape rule to check the size. Because I explained that there are different sizes of shirts. If you use a sizing for medium and print on SSL, you know what the output will be. The work will look small on SSL. Do you get it now? But
Yes, sir.
it will look big or normal on medium. But when you place that same work on XSL, because the shirt is big, maybe the person is a fat person, you see the work looking very small. So you have to get that's the code. And that's one of the secrets I use to maintain my client because some people don't know this. They'll just go and print one size for every shirt. No. Once I'm printing for shirts, different sizes, I make different sizes of the work.
Measurement.
So that whether XL or SSL or medium or small, it will come out perfectly okay. So that is how you do it for t-shirt printing. This one is a business card. We know this one already now. This is paper printing. The business card has front and back. Yeah, this is the front, this is the back. And when they want to, what you need to do is just when it comes to business card printing, are you following now? So this is a
Yes,
card
sir.
I'm about to print for someone. Yeah, but I've printed this for them in the past. This is they just make edits for names. Yeah, you see, this one is Osita and Ezechinedu Culture. This is the back, but the front is the same. This is the front. eBanks Microfinance Bank. Yeah. So what you do is make your front design and your back design, copy it and go to the printers. Then they will now set it in this format. They will set it in this format. This format is just setting it in an A4 paper. Do you understand? This is me doing
Yes,
it
sir.
myself because I'm the one printing it. Remember the size is 3.7. Can you see it? Can you see it? The size of
3.7, yes, sir.
3.7 by what? 2.2. Do you still remember for business card?
Yes.
Then after design, this is me now setting it. That means
That we
3.7.
are adding to 2 each now.
Eh? We are
We
adding
are adding
zero
to 2
point zero
in, just
point
like
2.
you said.
Yes,
It's supposed to be
yeah.
3.5 and
Yes, yes.
2.0.
By 2.2. But this is it now. I've now set it and laid it. That means in one A4 paper, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's
9,
7, 8,
10.
9, 10, 11, 12.
No, not 12, 10.
10.
Count it now.
I'm not seeing the screen again.
You are not seeing the screen. Yeah. So in one A4 card, I have 10. I have 10.
Okay, I can see 10, yes.
I have 10 business card in one A4. The same thing with the back. This is the back.
10 also.
10. That means this will be the front and this will be the back. So that means if I want to print, if someone says I need 100, I need 100 business cards, how many A4 card am I printing for that person?
10.
10. Because that is 10
Yes, sir.
times 10. So if you are checking the cost, you are checking the cost of 10 A4 card, not the cost of 100 A4 card, because 10 business card can contain in one A4 card.
A4.
Then after printing, there is a machine we call the die cutting machine. Those there are also people that do that will be the one to cut it separately. All these 10 now will be separate on their own, both the front and the back. Do you
I'm back.
understand? So that's how it's done. But normally, what you need is just your own work is to do your design, the front and the back, and take it. So this lane, this setting no concern you because you're not the one printing it. So do you understand? But
Yes,
what
sir.
what, what I'm showing all this setting is for you to be aware. Make them no go chop you. For you to be aware that in one card you will have 10 by default. You have 10 of it in one A4 card.
A4.
So that is that is it for business card. So let's move forward. With that one. Let's see. Then another thing, I think I've covered what the things I wanted to talk about today. Uh, what else? I think I'm forgetting something. There's one thing I wanted to talk about. Uh, okay, we have done ID card. The same thing with ID card printing. We have done ID card, I guess. Yeah, we have done
Yes, we
ID
did.
card. We remember the size. I've forgotten that size. I'm not able to remember that size. That's 2 point 1 point something by 2 point something. Uh, So after printing, after designing, what you just also need is to copy your ID card, go to the people that print ID. It's also a different kind of machine entirely. That is ID card machine. One good thing about printing is this business is not a must that you have all the machines, even if you have money. You understand? Nobody.
Yes, sir.
I would tell you that nobody, even in this our UTC, have all the machine their own. You can't tell because there are a lot of machine. The machine that prints ID card is different from the machine that prints paper, different from the machine that prints T-shirts, different from the machine that prints on cups and mugs, different from the machine that prints on award and all those things. So what you have to do is know where you can get the accurate renders. Do your design, copy your design, and go there. So for the ID card, once you have designed the front and the back with the accurate size, you are good to go. Just take it to them. You understand? So
Yes,
the
sir.
same thing I mentioned, once you are going for printing, anything you are doing that will go for printing, it is in make sure it is in make sure it is in CMYK, or you'll be making a mistake. This I think is in RGB, but some of the colors are in RGB to still give you the same. Let me put it in CMYK. And it's still giving me something similar. It's still giving me something similar. But don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Make sure that everything is in CMYK before you go for your printing. So
Right, sir.
that would be a few things concerning the printing side. So I'm just giving us an introduction and for us to have the idea, because in na street we do. If you no get the idea, then go chop you. Do you understand? If you no get the idea,
Yes,
then
sir.
go chop you. But if you go there, like if you want to print a banner, and you go there and ask them, how much do you print per foot? Their mind, the first impression you are giving to them is that you sabi the work. Do you understand? But if you
Mm.
go there and
Yes, sir.
you ask them how much do you print 6 by 4, they will know that you are a JJC, that you're a novice. Do you understand now? If you ask them how
Yes.
much do you print 6 by 4, they will know that you don't know the work. They can tell you anything. But if you ask them how much do you print per foot, they will now tell you 250 or 300. You will now bring out your calculator and press it,
And press it.
and you have now known how much you pay them by default. Ehen. But if you tell them how much you print 6 by 4, they will say this person no sabi, they can calculate anything and give you. So I'm just giving us the correct and direct orientation that you can use everywhere and anywhere in Nigeria or in the part of the world, and they will know that you know what you are doing. The same thing with this business card. If you tell them I want to print 100 business card, they will know that you no sabi am. But if you tell them maybe you want to print 200, you just check and say, I want print 20 cards or front and back. They will know that you know what you are doing, because that 20 will give you 200, two of us.
200.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
so
200,
that
sir.
is the game and the secret behind it. So if there is any other challenge we encounter, let's just get the basic knowledge for now. As we move forward, we will keep knowing better. And if you encounter